I don't know, I just don't really see a need to get something that sort of specialised and boxed in.
Here, what noise do potatoes make?
Hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Cassandra and this is where I talk about my life experiences and lessons learned to try and help other people who might be in similar situations. If that sounds interesting to you, then go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how you can prevent a dry mouth, dry throat, and drooling uncontrollably during the nighttime while you're asleep. The reason why this is relevant to me, some of you might already know that when I was a child and my teeth and jaws were developing, I developed a naturally concealed underbite. So with an underbite, your top teeth are further back than your bottom teeth, which is not what you want. And with a concealed underbite, your teeth actually compensate by tilting so that the top teeth are in front of the bottom teeth, but there's this extreme tilt which you really don't want. So what I've been going through is a whole corrective jaw surgery journey, and for me and other people with underbites or overbites that need to be corrected, for me the braces will unconceal that underbite. So the teeth are tilted like this just now, and the braces, as they straighten the teeth, will cause the top teeth to be behind the bottom teeth and create this huge gap here. And what that means is that it's now suddenly much harder for me to keep my lips together or to keep my lips closed. Previously, when I had that sort of tilted bridge, it was very easy for my lips to meet, especially at night, you know, when I'm not conscious of these things, and I didn't have any problem with that at all. But now that this gap has been created, I can kind of adjust for it during the day because I'm conscious and I'm aware of what I'm doing, but at night, I'm often finding that I'm having a really dry mouth, dry throat, and maybe waking up coughing or really uncomfortable. And on the other side of that, at the same time, I also just seem to be drooling all over my pillow, which also wakes me up because I've got horrible wet patches on my face. So what can you do to combat dry mouth and drooling at nighttime? What I have started doing is actually just to use medical tape to sort of seal the mouth shut. So it is medical grade tape that I'm using. It's not normal sort of sticky tape, sellotape, parcel tape or something like that. Absolutely not. That's not suitable for your skin. It is medical tape that you would maybe use to put on like gauze or a bandage, something like that. So it is much more appropriate for the skin. For yourself, I would definitely recommend doing some sort of patch test on the skin to make sure you don't have any irritation before you're putting it on then for like 8 hours during the night. You don't want to wake up with a horrible rash on your face. There are apparently like mouth tapes on the market, which I've not really looked into or used myself, but I see people talking about them in different groups and things like that. But I don't know, I just don't really see a need to get something that sort of specialised and boxed in. For me, medical tape is absolutely fine. In terms of the application, what I like to do to really encourage the lips to stay closed without making it too tight and uncomfortable is I like to put the tape in an X formation. So I'm going from one corner to the opposite corner in a diagonal direction, and the same on the other side, but flipped. Now what this does is it gives you that extra space to actually lay your tape towards the sides of your mouth so that you're not having to put it on your nose or something like that. And it also doesn't really irritate the nose because you're staying clear of that completely. And it also then creates this nice thick closure, let's say, a nice barrier right in the middle of your lips and your mouth to encourage it to stay closed all the way across. I would not recommend using a sort of vertical stripe formation at the corners of your mouth because then you're really leaving that gap in the middle of the mouth so that you essentially can still open your mouth. It's really not as effective. I also wouldn't recommend putting a single stripe right down the face because again, your nose gets in the way, so there's a lot less surface area for the tape to actually stick to. So not only does it do a worse job of keeping your mouth closed, but it's probably also going to flap off and fall off during the night. Now for any of you who might have dry lips like myself, or if you're just worried about what's going to happen when you try and peel the tape off a sensitive area like your lips, don't worry, I have tried it and you can actually put lip balm, Vaseline, or what I like to use is Aquaphor under the tape as you would just normally do to soften and moisturize your lips. You can put that on as normal. I usually put a lot on at night so that it's sort of like an intensive moisturizing of the lips during the night. But with the tape, I just put on like a regular daytime amount so that it's not too much. You can still put that on and then apply the tape over it, because that way, like the areas around the mouth, that's where you want the tape to really stick and to hold on. And again, when you use that cross formation, it's a lot more effective. And so that way it's a bit more comfortable on the lips, both during wear and when you're taking it off. And it doesn't negatively affect the stickiness either. So that's it. That's my one tip for preventing dry mouth and drooling at night. Did you find this video helpful? Do you use any other methods to prevent dry mouth and drooling at night? Let me know in the comments down below. Like and share the video with someone that you think might benefit from this technique. If you want to learn more about my whole jaw surgery journey so far, I've had a lot of work done already, then you can check out this playlist here. And to keep up to date with my journey, learn about other tips, get reviews and things like that, then subscribe to the channel and maybe turn on notifications so that you never miss a video. Although the notifications can be a bit error prone. But thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!